Welcome to the Real Estate Pros Show, where we interview real estate investing professionals from coast to coast, as well as the service providers that serve the real estate investing industry. Our goal is simple: share what's working now to help you improve and scale your business to the next level and meet the pros that can help you get there. Real Estate Pros is powered by Investor Fuel, America's leader in helping real estate investors and professionals build the business you need to live the life you've always dreamed of. Let's start today's show. Property insurance for real estate investors doesn't have to be difficult, but it does need to be there to protect you when you need it. MyInvestorInsurance.com not only provides insurance at 15 to 30% cheaper than traditional agencies, it's built specifically for real estate investors like you. You can set up an account in about 2 minutes, get quotes on properties, turn on and turn off insurance for your fix and flip or rental properties in around 2 minutes without having to talk to anyone directly, all through our portal. There's no better way or faster way to make sure you've got the coverage you need to protect you, and no more lengthy policies either. Once you're set up, you're billed monthly and prorated by the day for however long your policy is active. It's powered by MSI, the third largest independent MGA, with 1.5 million customers and more than $1 billion in cumulative premiums written. Get set up today in about 2 minutes at myinvestorinsurance.com/fuel.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Investor Fuel podcast. My name is Quentin Edmonds, better known as Q. And today I am joined by someone I've been looking forward to chatting with, and I've been chatting with for a little bit behind the scenes. My friend Alec Walsh, who's been making some serious moves in business acquisition, and man, he's so good in this space, and I'm glad to have him here with you. Alec, I think our listeners are really going to take something away from you and your approach to building capital and business acquisitions. And if you're ready, man, let's dive right in. If you're ready, man.
Please, I am. And first off, to you, your listeners, Q, you've been fantastic. I appreciate you as a host and your ecosystem. So I'm just honored to be here. I really appreciate anybody who's willing to spend some of their life energy listening to us talk. All right. So thanks to you and your people.
Yeah, you're one of my favorites already, buddy. You started off like that. that sounds good to me, but no, I appreciate that. We're here to serve you. We're here to serve our listeners. So I appreciate that, sir. Thank you so much. So first off, got it. For people who may not be familiar with you and your world, give us the short version of what's your main focus these days and what markets are you operating in?
Absolutely. So I can't start that without saying first, our goal of our company is to feed, employ, and house 100,000 people through the work that we do in business and real estate acquisitions. We have a 3-year goal tied to that, and we do everything on our team is based off of getting that number as high as humanly possible. So we have the greatest impact. And so that's a lot of our function. My day-to-day function is really raising capital, getting people behind these deals, but also structuring them in a way where people feel secure behind them. And it's the best for the business. And we don't create any capital or operational bottlenecks. It's been a fantastic, very people-oriented on both sides type of business. And that's what we've been rocking for a long time now.
Absolutely. I love it. What really caught my attention is just that Mount Everest, right? To feed, to employ, and to house 1,000+ people. I mean, that's amazing. That's amazing. And I know, that's not easy, right? Especially in this climate, it's not easy. But what's been the key to keeping that machine running smoothly?
Absolutely. The key for us has been who, not how, building out our team internally. But the who, not how also applies to investors, partners, people who are willing to come in, work with us, look at these deals and say, yes, we will get behind these business owners and their transition. We will get behind these multifamily assets or these rent by the room properties to house more people.
Stop living on an island and join the #1 mastermind in America for professional real estate investors. Investor Fuel is a community of hundreds of the nation's top investors working together to build stronger businesses and better lives. In addition to the amazing community of real estate investors acting as a board of advisors for one another, Investor Fuel members have access to 100% funding on purchase and repairs for our members only, a health insurance program, and benefits and discounts that more than pays for the membership of most of our members, meaning it's actually costing you money to not be a member of Investor Fuel. If you're looking to scale your business and build a business that allows you to live the life of your dreams, please visit investorfuel.com today and book a call with our team.
To provide jobs through the business acquisitions so they can feed their families, so they can do what they need to in their lives, right? It is all about people. It is so people-centric on both the lender, investor, partner side, and then also the acquisition side. It's an incredibly intimate thing. These people have spent their hard-earned time and money acquiring a big multifamily asset or starting and becoming a thriving business in their ecosystem, right? And sometimes they just know that they want to transition. Sometimes they don't really know how to. And that's where we're coming in with our expertise. And we always need more people on our team helping with that. We need more people partnering with us to help do that, to have the biggest impact we can in that 3-year time frame. And I don't see us stopping after 3 years. That's our first KPI, our first benchmark. And we've done a great job getting to there so far.
Man. Wow. Who, not how. Did I hear that correctly?
Correct. Yes, sir.
Man.
You did. It is the most important lesson I've learned.
That's amazing. That's amazing. I love that. I love the insight. I love that perspective. I love that. I don't know if we call it an acronym or not, but that just who, not how. That just that focuses us in on what it is that we're trying to do, finding the right partner. So I love it. I love that you said that. Now every operator I know has a moment where things get real, right? Maybe a deal that went sideways or time that you had to pivot real fast. You mind sharing one of those moments for you?
Yeah, and more of a pivot, even a moment, I would not say of weakness, but a moment that was a challenge to overcome, right? Like there is nothing in business, especially coming from prior service military, maybe I'm a little bit of a nihilist, but nothing in this space will kill me anymore. So if we can kind of meditate on that and keep a calm mind about how we're going to operate and how we're going to troubleshoot this challenge, because we got people to feed, employ, and house. Some of that has been building a team, right? We have had to hook and jab and know from internally and externally, get all that feedback and adapt quickly to build our team out better in a way where our lenders get more communication to them quicker and we're more effective in that. And then for a lifetime value for those partners that are coming in, trying to help us reach our goal, they feel like they can reach out, they can look at other opportunities. We make our investors, our partners, just as dangerous as any other borrower or any other investor, right? We want you to be have the most information to be the most informed, to make a decision about what you're going to invest your money in, how you're going to have this great impact in your world, also through ours, right? You're setting the example in your own life by trying to follow a goal like ours. And I'm so privileged to be a vessel of that for people.
Man. See, that's the kind of stuff people really don't talk about enough. And honestly, that's what separates the folks who just dabble from the ones who stay in the game long term.
Yes.
So man, I appreciate it. Yep. So let me ask you this. What are you most focused on solving right now or scaling next? What's the next real goal for you?
Absolutely. In this season of our journey towards our goal, we've shifted from some of our real estate acquisitions more to the business acquisition side of the house. And it's been an amazing journey. That is our biggest opportunity as it stands right now. We have we have 3 businesses. I have an investment thesis that we've built out and developed in 2 industries. And one is aerospace, aviation, and defense, manufacturing, around that type of side of the house. But honestly, the most excited I am about our upcoming 2 acquisitions that we just got letters of intent, offers signed by the sellers, and building these relationships with these 2 jewelry store owners here in South Florida has been an eye-opening opportunity.
If you're looking for consistent, high-quality leads, look no further than Investor Machine. Investor Machine isn't just another agency. It's the most sophisticated, data-driven lead generation company on the planet for real estate investors, and serves the role of being not just a lead generator for your business, but a marketing partner that is helping you achieve your goals along the way. Go to investormachine.com to learn more and schedule a call with our team today.
That I think is incredibly underutilized, because under normal circumstances, I would have never touched something like retail. But even in our business acquisition ecosystem, I have partners who have bought HVAC companies, who have bought electrical contracting companies. Those companies are growing maybe 3, 4, 5% over the next couple of years. A lot of private equities come in and done some great roll-ups in that space, but also from a supply and demand standpoint, that brings down that threshold of growth. And I've seen colleagues do really well and also do really, really, not to say poor, they've run into some challenges that they might not be able to overcome very quickly. And I had a good colleague, $4 million top line HVAC company, and then another colleague, $5 million top line electrical company. The one gentleman with the HVAC company went negative 300K in his first year. That's a challenge to overcome. It was a completely profitable business. He essentially went negative 30% and then went back to net zero. So he went up 30%, and then he did another 40% on top of that. He went up 70% in the next 12 months after that. But if he wasn't the right operator, if he wasn't that operator in place, I don't think that business would have lasted. And there is another electrical example where that gentleman, he's going to go bankrupt. And it's very unfortunate to see, and it's as little as 12 months. But one of the things that I saw in that realm is, yes, it can be recession resistant, but it doesn't necessarily mean you can fall back on your assets for liquidity or even to maintain working capital. And that's where I saw the jewelry space as actually being something that, though it is a luxury item, because you can hold gold pools full of gold bullion and gems, these things go up and down in value. But if you have a good distribution of about 50-50, you got 50% gold in a recession, it goes up to offset your gem loss. Or if your gems don't lose at all, you're actually at a great hold, like in asset holdings in liquidity, even in a recession where everybody else in retail, say you're selling t-shirts, you're going to be out of luck trying to liquidate. And the same thing for certain home services businesses, right? It is strictly based on your performance and your ability to market and sell and the demand in your area. And here in South Florida, I mean, we do not have a problem with people trying to invest their capital, their hard-earned money. And we are one of the most affluent and highest income per capita county, I believe, in the United States, if not the top 3. I think it fluctuates. So there's disposable income here is what I'm trying to say. And these gentlemen who are looking to transition have done very well for themselves. And they don't have to market necessarily. They don't have to be doing hooking and jabbing with What's Now or social selling on TikTok Shop. They've done just fine without it. So bringing a couple of really unique levers into a legacy business like that is asset rich and very stable is incredibly exciting to us. And there's not a lot of people doing it in the space, but there are some great examples of some roll-ups that people exited here. And another thing to annotate, how we structure our deals is to exit to the employees. We want deals to get big enough to where we can put them together and do something called an ESOP, an employee stock option plan. I want everybody to write that one down and start looking into that bad boy. Because when you get past a certain threshold of a number of employees, and that's why we're putting these companies together, is we have good systems, enough employees to justify essentially creating a pension program, which you really don't see in the United States and hardly any corporations. The only place you really see it is the federal government side. And at that, I mean, who knows how long we might have that great benefit here in the United States for our employees. But I want to give that back to the private sector. And that's also how we're helping feed, employ, and house more people, because the less of us that sell to a big bank and sell back to the people, the more impact we can have in our communities. And that's what I'm really behind for all of this, right? There's just a different way, and it was a lack of information on how to exit previously. Enough business owners don't know how to. And I think that's the education we need to be pushing. frankly. I think that's a huge opportunity in this space. And we need people to help partner with us to get behind that, bring us opportunities, or become more dangerous and become more educated.
If you're a new or newer real estate investor looking to launch or grow your real estate investing business, please check out Investor Fuel Club. It's a coaching community, but unlike anything you've ever seen before. And you can actually partner with members of our mastermind from coast to coast on deals right in your market. There's no better opportunity to build a consistent business than to literally partner with pros to help you avoid costly mistakes, avoid the need for capital to do deals, and help you eliminate your fears as you're starting your business. Learn more about Investor Fuel Club at investorfuel.com/club.
In part, we do lunch and learns. We do 1-day workshops and 2-day intensives in person so that we can make borrowers, lenders, prospective partners more dangerous so they have more information to make more informed decisions, like I said before. It's imperative that you know how to move and shake in this environment. And we have options, and we are creating flexibility in the business space right now. We've done great with our assets and our holdings in real estate, but our biggest opportunity that we are doubling down on right now is business acquisition. And it's not just because everybody's talking about it. It's because there's real velocity behind some of these businesses.
Man, listen, that's big. That's big. I mean, you have a lot of great things in place already. I'm still stuck on the Mount Everest. I love just that idea of just the Mount Everest and what you're doing there. So listen, the next move, it can either compound things or create chaos, depending on how you play it. So now, so a lot of people listening, they're either early in their journey or they're looking to level up. And I think it benefits them from hearing this. I really do. So when it comes to building relationships and growing your network, what's made the biggest difference for you?
Absolutely. I would go back to knowing, based on your industry, that no matter what it is, it's going to be people-centric. And that is both from a team building standpoint and from a partnership standpoint. I would also, and maybe this is a hot take, I would not bring partners and give up equity and do things of that nature till you really know from a proof of concept standpoint that you're able to go from that solopreneur, I'm hooking and jabbing and hustling, and I got my 3 to 6 months of working capital, and I've got that also life expenditure, that burn rate for my personal life. I got 3 to 6 months for that as well, and I'm taking the leap. I'm doing this thing. At that juncture, you have to also do the calculus on, can you buy some of your time back, that Dan Martell kind of mentality, by building a team. By building a team, leverage automations, learn about AI in your spare time, or pay some money and get and download the brain of somebody who does know it, or get them involved with you, right? And don't be throwing out equity left and right necessarily right out the gate to do such, but partner with people in a way where you can learn as much as you can. Or I'm the first one to lean on people that know their space far better than I am. I'm not going to be the subject matter expert in every space and every piece of my business. And I've learned that, and I've learned it the hard way, and that's okay. And you have to be able to build a team and get people to partner behind you or work with you behind you. You have to be able to put together, what is your goal? That's why I think the Mount Everest is so important. Why do you really want to do this? What is your desired end state? If it's just I want to make a certain amount of money, there's some reason behind that. That's what people want to hear. They don't want to just hear, hey, I want to get rich. Like, okay, sure. What does that mean? Like, people get rich all the time playing the lottery, but does that really fulfill them? What is your fulfilled goal, right? And then reverse engineer exactly how you're going to do that. And then all of a sudden, the floodgates will open behind people that want to get behind you and invest with you, partner with you, see what you are up to and support you, but also work with you, right? And opportunities come out of the woodwork when you really get behind your goal and make it digestible for everybody else.
Absolutely. No, so well said, man. And listen, you can't fake that. Like, relationships in this space is everything. And so Yeah, man, that's some very, very great advice, man. Thank you so much, Alec. So listen, before we
Absolutely.
wrap, if someone wanted to reach out or connect with you, or maybe collab or learn more about what you're doing, what's the best way for them to reach you?
Absolutely. So in my link right below here, in my title here, I have my Instagram. You can get a hold of me and follow me directly there. On that, there's also a Blink electronic business card link. In that, we've got a 4-step process you can follow by following us, by getting on our wait list for our 2-day or 1-day intensives, right? There may be some popping up near you, or you may get the opportunity by partnering up with us to get an opportunity to come out here in person to beautiful South Florida and see what we're doing, but also become more dangerous as a lender, as a borrower, as someone who wants to partner with other people in this space, right? So we're trying to educate everybody involved in this entire process. I think continuous improvement is everybody's job, even the people that we're working with to buy their businesses, right, who are looking to partner with us. That I cannot say enough how important it is for you to be dangerous and educated about what you're investing in. And so we're trying to help as much as we can through some live workshops in person, especially post-COVID. We're trying to hook and jab and be able to talk to people one-on-one and directly and shake some hands. And that's our biggest one right now. And to learn about our opportunities, Instagram's another great one, I would say. And get a part of our mailer. We can send you those opportunities. We raise through another platform where you can join that community. That's fractional.app, fractional.app. And so in that, you can kind of see the visibility of what's going on. What are we up to? What are we investing in? And you can be a part of sitting in the driver's seat with us and see through our webinars, our initial deal reviews. And we're just trying to share as much information as possible about what we're doing. So even if you don't work with us, you'd just be more dangerous in your ecosystem, or you do something that we're doing to help and feed, employ, and house more people. I'm not greedy. There's 8 billion people out here who need a hand or are looking for some guidance, right? I'm not going to touch them all, at least at this juncture with the work that we're doing, but we're going to try and do the best we can. So.
Perfect. Well, listen, I appreciate your time. I appreciate your story and your perspective. We need more people in this space who are doing it the right way. So thanks again for being here, Alec. I really, really appreciate you, sir. And for those of you tuning in, if you get value from this, make sure you're subscribed. We got more conversation coming with operators just like Alec Walsh and who are out there that's building real businesses with integrity, with helping people. And so we'll tune in and ask you to tune in, and we'll see you on the next episode. All right. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us for today's Real Estate Pros Show. You can learn more about the amazing benefits of the Investor Fuel Mastermind community, including surrounding yourself with hundreds of other rock stars, 100% financing for your deals, and members-only discounts from vendors you're likely already using that, as a member of Investor Fuel, will save you more than the cost of your membership. Visit investorfuel.com to learn more. If you're interested in joining us as a guest of this show, please visit investorfuel.com/pros to apply. You can also check the show notes for access to free resources, how to get access to world-class lead generation, and much more. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss another episode. Have a great day. We'll see you on the next show.